Rambus was founded in 1990 by two very passionate engineers, Mike Farmwald and Mark Horowitz. They came together and began the concepts that ultimately became Rambus.
When Mike came and talked to me about the idea for improving DRAM, I thought technically it was a great idea. We were basically taking an entire large area of computer design and turning it on its head, re-architecting the entire system.
If you plotted the performance increase of computers, it has a certain exponential constant to it. But if you plotted the performance of DRAMs, it was an exponential, but it really wasn't the same. In fact, in a few more years, DRAMs were going to be sadly behind. And there has to be a balance between the speed of the DRAM and the speed of the CPU.
It was incredibly fun because you were basically doing things no one ever done before.
I first joined Rambus in 1996, and it was a very interesting company at the time. It was small, less than 100 people, and we were working on a very important set of problems. It was very clear that computing systems in the near future were going to see a lot of issues in memory systems, and it was really exciting to be working at Rambus at that time because it was a company that was really focused on trying to address a crucial problem the industry was facing.
Rambus, in addition to creating very important technology, also began a different business model. DRAM factories were very expensive, so they devised the concept of creating the technology and licensing existing DRAM manufacturers.
In the early days, there were no IP companies. We were really the first one, and it was an idea that Bill Davidow, who became the chairman of the board, and Mike thought were great, and that's really the genesis.
The IP business model starts with foundational technology that is backed up with a solid patent portfolio and a market and customer base who demands that be adopted. It's difficult to get those three to come together, but once it does get going, it's like a flywheel, and it becomes a very solid business model to build on.
I believe the technologies that Rambus has developed and brought to market with our partners have fundamentally changed and improved computing. Gaming is a great example of where we've applied our technology to enhance the user experience. Together with our partners, people like Toshiba and Sony, we've had great success in platforms like the Nintendo 64 and more recently in the PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3.
Rambus's customers are all over the globe. We have many customers in Asia, in Europe, as well as here in North America. For a small company, it amazes me the extent of our reach.
I often meet with people who are very surprised to learn that Rambus is only a little bit more than 300 people. That's due to the fact that we're working on such an important problem that it's almost inconceivable to people that we could have the impact we do being as small as we actually are.
The spirit of camaraderie and the teamwork that comes from working together is really palpable. I mean, as I walk the halls day in and day out, it's very much alive.
The engineers at Rambus are an incredibly talented group of collaborative thinkers and problem solvers. They get together and develop tremendous technology and innovations that address key needs in the market, and it's really why we're proud of the technology developments that we've created. There are new challenges and new opportunities everywhere, and Rambus will continue to innovate in order to address them.
We're a company of inventors with a passion for making electronic products better. And this is why we do what we do.